Hi, my name is Jen. I'm a 36-year-old stay-at-home mother of 3. I have a wonderful husband, and I'm about to start the HCG diet. And I wanted to make videos of my progress. The HCG diet was invented by Dr. Simeons in a book he wrote called Pounds and Inches. It's available free online. Just search for Pounds and Inches. I plan on doing this diet by the book, basically. To start with, I'm one of those people that likes to tweak things, so this is going to be hard for me. One of my hobbies is cooking, so I'm gonna give it a go by the book. I gotta see if it works first, the real way, before I start messing with it. I'd probably be one of his most annoying patients, though, because I like to play with things, but we'll see. I'm gonna try it by the book. For those of you that don't know, the HCG diet is basically, in a nutshell, a 500 calorie a day diet broken up into 2 meals, 250-ish calorie meals that consist of, each meal consists of 100 grams of beef or chicken or some types of fish. I'm not really a fish person though, so I probably won't go there. And shrimp, other seafoods. Specifically no turkey or pork though. And then you get a fruit, 1 apple, they don't say size, or 1 orange, or half a grapefruit, or a handful of strawberries. And then a lot of people leave this out, but you also can have a Melba toast or a certain kind of Italian breadstick called grissini, and I'll show you those boxes later. They're very low calorie, like 20 calories each. You're also allowed the juice of a lemon and a tablespoon of milk. The only drinks you're allowed are coffee, unsweetened tea. You're allowed stevia. I'm unsure about Splenda. I definitely wouldn't use the powdered Splenda because it's got other things in it, but I have liquid Splenda drops. It's pure Splenda, and I'd really like to know, of course I can't ask him, what Dr. Simeons would have thought of that, because I wasn't around when he invented this diet. But I'm going to start with stevia. I just ordered the highly acclaimed vanilla cream stevia drops, so that'll be fun. So coffee, tea, I'm supposed to drink lots of water. If I remember correctly, I think he said 2 liters, or is it 4? I'll have to look that up again. Lots of water. Most people who do the diet say drink more than that. And then the rest of your diet, filling in the remaining 250 calories of the meal, is vegetables. The trick with this diet is you're only supposed to eat 1 vegetable at a time. So that's one of the first things that goes when people start tweaking the diet. And I can see how that is, because eating your steak with just onion is kind of weird. But eating your steak without onion, if you're an onion lover like me, is kind of weird too. But 1 vegetable at a time, and there's a pretty short list of vegetables that is actually in his manuscript. And he says, I've left nothing out. We've tried everything. If it's not in this diet, it's not there for a reason. So his vegetables include lettuces, which apparently you can mix different lettuces, cucumbers, asparagus, tomato, onion, spinach, cabbage, celery. There's a few other weird ones like Swiss chard or whatever that I probably will never go there. But so you get your meat, your bread, your fruit, and your vegetable each meal, twice a day. And you're supposed to watch your calories pretty closely. It's 500 calories a day, and that is strict. And then you take daily injections of a hormone called HCG. It's the pregnancy hormone, so it's kind of a little bit weird talking about this diet with other people. The original protocol states injections. Some people now mix it up to where they can put it under their tongue. Apparently, that's a good place for it to get into the system. There's like a vein or something running under your tongue, and it can absorb some of it. That's called sublingual HCG. And there's also homeopathic, cheaper. Uncertain whether it really has HCG in it or not. I guess maybe some do and some don't. That works for a lot of people too. Like I said, though, I'm starting off with what he says, and I'm going to go with the injections. I'm going to do the subcutaneous little tiny diabetic needle injections, though. So, how this works is apparently the HCG pulls fat from your body, abnormal fat, fat in places you don't want it, and puts it in circulation, kind of like it would do for a baby, if you're growing a baby. And because this fat is pulled into your body and in your bloodstream, you're not supposed to be that hungry because you have all these calories waiting to be burned up. And I've seen a lot of videos, and people pretty much melt away when they do this right. So I'm really excited to try this. It's you're just not supposed to be hungry, and I find that hard to believe because I have the appetite of a horse. When I'm hungry, I can eat. So, my biggest fears. One, I just mentioned it, I'm going to be starving. People tell me, give it the first few days, the first week, you're probably going to be a little bit hungry here and there, but after that, it's smooth sailing. I hope that's true, because if it's not, this diet is going to be a short one. My second fear is it plain won't work. And where I'm coming from in that is, I've been doing low carb for years. I've more on it than off of it since 2007. And I'm going to show you pictures in a minute of what I looked like. I weighed, at my highest, I weighed 283 pounds. And I've lost 50, 60 pounds. I keep gaining up and down the same 10-pound range. And I'll give you my weight next video, because the next one I'll actually be starting my diet and it'll be my official start weight. But at the good end, I've lost 60 pounds. At the bad end, I've lost 50 pounds. I keep going up and down. It's very annoying. And I've been doing this for the last year. So apparently low-carb dieting is not working for me anymore. And I went and found, periodically I would do what's called a fat fast. Basically, it's eat 1,000 calories of the most fattening foods you can eat. And that somewhat works. I lose weight if I do a bunch of days in a row of it. But if I alternate, regular low carb dieting with fat fasting, I lose 2 pounds on a fat fast day and gain it right back the next day. So that was annoying me. But back when I was researching fat fasting and trying to move beyond macadamia nuts, I ran across a vlog by an HCGer named Neely HCG, and she was talking about fat fasting. Except she was talking about fat fasting from an HCGer's point of view, and it's something she's tweaked and had very good success with. And I owe her my introduction to HCG, because I would have never heard of it. And so, thank you.